Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. In the month of Katak, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is going to tell us about the concept of Karam. Guru Sahib starts off the Pauri by saying, Katak Karam Kamavade, dos na kahu jog. In the month of Katak, Guru Sahib is telling us that all that Karam in our accounts, our past life Karam, the Karam in this life, dos na kahu jog. And whatever we are going through is because of those Karam. Guru Sahib says, dos na kahu jog. Do not blame anyone else for whatever we are going through, for whatever situation that we are in. It is because of our own Karam. Sangat ji, there are three types of Karam. Sanchit Karam, Pralabdha Karam and Kiriman Karam. Let's look at it in a simpler way. Sanchit Karam is basically a pool of all our Karams collected from all our lives. Pralabdha Karam is basically taking a bucket from that pool and coming into this life. So if we think about it, the life situations that we are in right now, where we are born, how we are born, whether we are rich, we are poor, healthy, unhealthy, whatever pain that we are going through is because of that Pralabdha Karam that we have brought with us into this world. And the third Karam, Kiriman Karam, is the Karam that we are committing in this life, that we are doing, we are acting out in this Jivan. So Guru Sahib says, all this Karam, our accounts, we have to pay for them. Dos na kahu jog. Gurbani says, Dadde dos na deo kise, dos karma apneya, jo main kiya, so main paya, dos na dije avarjana. We can't blame anyone else for whatever we are going through. In fact, what we should do is whatever situation that we are in is to accept it, to understand and realize that I am in this situation because of my own Karam. Now how can I move forward? How can I become better? In the next few panktiyan, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is telling us what happens when we forget Paramatma, when we become Manmukh. Guru Sahib says, Parmeswar te bhulya vyapan sabbe rog. When we forget Parmeshwar, when we forget Paramatma, forget Vaheguru, what are we inviting into our life? Sabbe rog, all types of rog and diseases. Now in Gurbani, there are three types of rogs mentioned to us. Adi, Beadi and Upadi. Adi is basically illnesses related to the mind, mental illnesses, psychiatric illnesses, anxiety and so on. Beadi is illnesses related to this body. So chronic illnesses, cancer, illnesses related to the organs from within. And Upadi are illnesses caused from external factors such as natural disaster, fights, accidents and so on. So Guru Sahib says that when we forget Paramatma, we are basically inviting all of this negativity into our lives. Then Guru Sahib says, Vemukh hoye Ram te laggan janma vijog. When we become Vemukh, Vemukh means we have turned our faces away from Vaheguru, basically becoming a Manmukh. Vemukh hoye Ram te, when we show our faces away, we show our backs to Vaheguru, Laggan Janma Vijog. This means that we have then caused ourselves to be trapped into the cycle of life and death, into that cycle of 8.4 million lives. Gurbani says that we have spent Kai Janam, we have spent many lives before this in different life forms, maybe as an animal, as a plant, as an insect. And because of good karams that we have done in our past life, we are now given this body to do what? To burn all those karam and to go back to Paramatma. Gurbani says, Kai janma pai keet patanga, Kai janma gajmeen kuranga, Kai janma pankhi sarp hoyo, Kai janma haver brick joyo. Mil jagdish milan ki bariya, chirankal eh deh sanjariya. So Guru Sahib is saying Kai janam we have spent becoming all these animals and plants and so on. Mil jagdish milan ki bariya. Now is our time to mil, to unite, to meet with Jagdish Paramatma. Chirankar eh deh sanjariya. That's why this deh, this body has been designed for us. What's the third thing Guru Sahib tells us when we forget Paramatma? Khin mein kaude hoye gaye, jitne maya bhog. Khin mein. Khin is basically the amount of time taken for a blink of an eye, in an instant. Khin mein kaude hoye gaye, jitne maya bhog. All that bhog, all that pleasures of maya that we have enjoyed in this life, in an instant it become kaude, become bitter. We start hating them. Now when is that instant? When we are nearing our time of death. At that time of death, Sangaji, in that instant, in that moment, we start regretting all those pleasures of Maya that we have enjoyed in this whole life. And it becomes bitter. We start regretting and thinking that, why have I wasted my whole life in all these pleasures and not doing what I was supposed to do? Now, Gurbani, Guru Maharaj is saving us from having that regret. That's why constantly Gurbani reminds us, tells us to do Naam Japada, to go into Sangat, to do Sadhwani Sangat, Seva karo, Simran karo, Rabb nu yaad karo. Why? So that we do not have to go through that moment of regret that Guru Sahib is saying here, Khin mein kaude hoye gaye. Towards the end of our life, when we are going through this feeling of regret for all the life decisions that we have made, all the pleasures of Maya that we have enjoyed, in that moment, we think that, is there anyone else who can help me? Is there someone out there who can make my life better, who can help me to perhaps go back to Paramatma? Guru Sahib says in the next pankti, Vich na koi kar sake, kis the rov hai roj. Now, there's no vichola, which here means vichola. There's no intermediate person here who can help me. Who can I cry to? All these questions we are asking in our mind, who can help me? Who can I cry to? Who can help me now to unite with Paramatma? And then at this moment, we think that, you know what? I can bring change to my own destiny. I can correct everything myself. I don't need anybody else. You know what? I can destroy my karam and I can unite back with Paramatma myself. But Guru Sahib says in the next pankti to remind us, they say, Kita kichu na hovai, likhya tur sanjog. By us doing things ourselves, doing all these actions ourselves, in the name of uniting back with Vaheguru, Kita kichu na hovai, nothing can happen. Because why? Likhya tur sanjog. When we come into this world, Sangaji, everything has been written in our destiny. Then we might think that, what's the point of doing anything if everything is already predestined? But Sangaji, as a Sikha, Guru Sahib tells us that we have to put that effort in. Guru Sahib sees how much effort a Sikha puts in, how much pyar a Sikha has towards the Guru. And Maharaj par kirpa karenge, Guru Sahib jado trut hoke kirpa kar dene, they can change our karam, they can change our destiny in an instant. If we think that with our own effort we can get to Paramatma, that we don't need anybody else, we don't need Guru Sahib's kirpa, we don't need sadhwani sangat, Guru Sahib says, Appan liya je mile, vichar kyo rovan? That if through our own effort we can meet Paramatma, then why do we cry when separation takes place? Because Gurbani says, Milya hoye na vichare, je milya hoye. See, Guru Sahib says that when we have united, when we have that union with Paramatma, milya hoye na vichare, then that separation will never take place. Because why? We have become one with Vaheguru. Milya hoye na vichare, je milya hoye. Only if the true union has taken place, then the separation will never take place. So, back to the pankti, Appan liya je mile, vichar kyo rovan? You see, Guru Sahib is telling us here that if through our own effort we can get to Paramatma, then why would we cry in the pain of separation? This shows us, Guru Sahib tells us, that sanjog, that likhya tur sanjog, Guru Sahib di kirpa de naal and our destiny, vadde bhag sade all the change karan that we have done, all of this is taken into account. All of this counts when we want to unite with Vaheguru. Now Sangaji, let's think about something here. Since Guru Sahib is speaking about Karam and how it is because of our Karam we go through that Sukha and Dukha, and sometimes it is because of these Karam that we are either getting closer to Vaheguru or we get away from Vaheguru. It is because of our Karam that we become more conscious of the self or we become less conscious of the self. Now, if we want to be liberated, we want to get mukti, we want to be free from this cycle of life and death, then our Karam account has to be destroyed. Basically, our Karam account has to be zero. Now, we might ask, how can I destroy my Karam then? If I really want to unite with Vaheguru, what can I do to destroy this Karam so I don't make any more Karam? Gurbani says, Gur ka shabad kate kot Karam. The Guru's Shabad can destroy millions of our Karam. So let's look at this in a way. If we want to be mukta, we want to be free of the cycle of life and death, become one with Vaheguru, our Karam has to be destroyed. All the Sanchit Karam, our Pralabdha Karam, and in fact the Karam that we commit in this life, they have to be pure, they have to be such Karam that helps us to get closer to Vaheguru rather than away from Vaheguru. And Gurbani says Gur Shabad is the thing that can destroy our Karam. Gur Shabad, Guru's Upadesh, Guru's Mantar, Vaheguru Mantar, Gurbani destroys Karam. Where can we get this Gur Shabad, Guru Upadesh from? Only from Satguruji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says in their Bani Siddh Ghost, Satgur te naam paye odhu, jog jugd ta hoi. The naam, Gur Mantar, Guru Upadesh, Guru Shabad is only obtained from Satguruji. Jog jugd ta hoi, only then we can live the proper way of life, only then we can do all those things that Gurbani tells us to do. And only then it would really work, it would really be fruitful. So, in order to obtain all of this from Satguruji, we have to take on a Guru. That's why, if we look at the Sakhi of Guru Amar Das Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji's Sakhi, it's a really good example on why taking on a Guru is so important. Being a Sikha of a Guru is so important. We can be doing everything else, Sangaji, in our life. We can be going to a Gurdwara, we could be doing Seva, we could be, giving out langar. We could be doing all those good things. But if we do not have a Guru's hand on our head, then all of these things become fruitless. Why? Guru Amar Das Ji, before they became a Guru, Pai Amar Das Ji, they used to go on pilgrimages, they used to go on Tirath Yatra, they used to do Seva, Punnadan karde sige, langar shakaunde sige to everyone. They used to do all of these great things. But that one incident changed their life completely. When they went for that Tirath Yatra and they invited a Pandit, a Brahmin, to have langar in their place. That Pandit, that Brahmin, while having the prashada, asked Pai Amar Das Ji, who is your Guru? Whose Chella are you? Whose Sikha are you? And Pai Amar Das Ji then says, I do not have a Guru. I'm just on my own. Do I need to have a Guru? And at that point, that Brahman, that Pandit, pushed the plate away, took out the food that was in his mouth and said, you're a Nigura. I've just eaten langar from the hands of a Nigura. A Nigura here means someone without a Guru. And he was telling Guru Amar Das Ji off that you have, destroyed all my karam, you have destroyed all the good things that I've done, everything is now fruitless because I've eaten from the hands of a Nigura. And that got Guru Amar Das Ji, at that point Pai Amar Das Ji, thinking that it's such a big deal for me to have a Guru. And they started their search for a true Guru. And that was when they heard the Gurbani, they heard Bani of Guru Nanak Dev Ji from the mouth of their daughter-in-law. And they asked, whose Bani is this? And when they learned that Guru Angad Dev Ji is now sitting on the gaddi of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, they went to meet Guru Angad Dev Ji only to learn that the Satguru Ji is actually their in-law. And from then on, Bhai Amar Das Ji did so much seva of Guru Angad Dev Ji. They became a Sikh of the Guru, but they did such seva, Sangat Ji. They did so much seva with so much of prem and shraddha that in the end, the same Sikh became a Guru themselves. This is how great the house of our Guru is. This is how great Sikhi is. That a Sikh can become a Guru. And Guru Amar Das Ji took on Satguru Ji. They took on Guru Angad Dev Ji as their Guru. They took that Charan Pahal Amrit from Guru Angad Dev Ji and became a Sikh. And Guru Angad Dev Ji gave them the Guru Mantar, gave them the Guru Upadesh, and they became a Sikh. Come to think of it, now in this age, it's so sad to think, Hana Sangat Ji, that we think we are born as a Sikh. Just because we are born in a Sikh family does not entitle us to be a Sikh. To become a Sikh, we have to take on a Guru, we have to go through the Amrit Sanchar, in which now the Panj Pyare in the Huzuri of Guru Granth Sahib Ji gives us the Guru Mantar and tells us that from now on, your Guru is Guru Granth Sahib Ji, your Guru Mantar is Vaheguru, your Mul Mantar is Ik Oankar, to Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach. That's how we take on, that's how we get the Guru Mantar, the Guru Upadesh, and we start practicing in our life. Just because we are born in a Sikh family does not entitle us to become a Sikh. In fact, to become a Sikh, we have to give something in return. Think about it, Sangat Ji. The Vaheguru Mantar that is given to a Sikh by the Guru, that Vaheguru Mantar has been meditated upon for not one yoga, but char yoga. All those 4 yoga, Paramatma, Guru Sahib have meditated on Vaheguru Mantar. Vaheguru Guru Mantar hai, jap ho main khoi. Now, if we want to get that mantra, we want to have that mantra from Sadguru Ji, we have to give something in return. We cannot be just born with the gift of this such precious mantra. That's why when we take Amrit, Panch Pyare will ask us, are you ready to give your head for your Guru? Are you ready to sacrifice yourself for your Guru who is about to give you this mantra, who is about to make you their own? So ask yourself this, Sangat Ji, if you really want to be mukta, you want to be free from this dukkha, from the pain, from this cycle of life and death, what are you willing to sacrifice for your Guru? The next pankti, Guru Sahib reiterates this point. They say, Vadbhagi mera prabh mile, ta utre sab biyog. Vadde bhagan de naal. I mentioned earlier as well that with great fortune, with really good destiny, change karam karke sanu Guru milda. There are so many in this world, Sangat Ji, that are without Guru. There are so many in this world, Sangat Ji, who have not even stepped into the Gurdwara once, who have not done seva. Many have not even have darshan of Guru Granth Sahib Ji yet. Count yourself fortunate enough if you have the chance to do darshan of your Guru, if you have the chance to be in the sangat of your Guru, to be in the sadhuani sangat. Tell yourself, Sache Pasha Ji, do ardas, Maharaj, thank you so much for blessing me. Vadbhagi mera prabh mile, vadde bhaga de naal we get the darshan of Paramatma. Vadde bhaga de naal we get the true Guru who guides us to become one with Vaheguru. Ta utre sab biyog. Then Guru Sahib says, all our biyog, all our dukkha, our pain, everything is gone. Our karam that causes all this dukkha and sukha, all of that is destroyed. Towards the end of this body, Guru Sahib says, Nanak ko prabh rakh leh, mere Sahib bandi moj. If you realize, Sangat Ji, after every pauri, Guru Arjan Dev Ji is doing a beinti to Paramatma. And in this case, we are doing beinti to our Guru, Nanak ko prabh rakh lehe, that protect me, rakhya karo meri, keep me with you, mere Sahib bandi moj. Why? Because my Sahib, my Guru, is bandi moj, the one who frees me from all the bondages. Bondages of what? Bondage of this karam that is binding us to this life, to this dukkha and sukha, the pain that we go through in this life. When we come into the Sharan of Satguru Ji, Guru Sahib blesses us with that mantra, with Guru's Upadesh, Guru's mantra, Gurbani. We practice on it. We live our life in accordance to Gurbani. Then what happens? Guru Sahib takes care of all our karaj and frees us from all these bondages, which is what we want. And in the last pankti, Guru Sahib says, Katak hove sadh sang bin seh sabbe soj. In the month of Katak, going into sadhuani sangat. Why sadhuani sangat? Because these sadhus, the saints, the gurmukhs, they have learned the right path, the right way. They have walked on that path towards that union. So doing their sangat, we are getting inspiration from them on how we too can walk on that path. Bin se sabbe soj. Soj here means all that worry, that anxiety that we go through, that we think about constantly, about our life, about people, about what the society thinks of us and all of that. All this worry and anxiety is all gone when we come into the Sangat of Gurmukh. Why? Because when we do their Sangat, Sangatji, all that we speak about is Paramatma, about Guru, about Naam, about our Itihas, and all these things motivate us to become a better Sikha. So in their Sangat, we do not think about our pains and our worry and our anxiety. It just feels like when we are in their Sangat, all these worries and anxiety just goes away on their own. We feel so relaxed, we feel at peace. So Guru Sahib says, if we want that peace, that santokha, to feel relaxed without worry, go into Sangat and speak about your Guru, speak about Paramatma, because that's where you will feel at peace. So this is the message from Guru Arjan Dev Ji for the month of Katak, where Guru Sahib is really telling us about Karam and how Karam is the whole thing that causes us to be in dukkha and sukha, and how to come out of it through Guru's Upadesh, by taking on a Satguruji, taking on that Upadesh, applying it, practicing it, and then we can come out of it and walk on that path towards union with Vaheguruji. Please forgive me for any mistakes that I've made. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.